Today we will learn how to sketch an apple. The apple is a classic still life subject in sketching. It has a full, rounded form, a smooth surface, and complex light and shadow changes, making it a great material for practicing volume and texture rendering, observing the basic shape and structure of the apple. The overall shape of the apple is close to a sphere, but it is not a perfect ball. It has slight flattening and irregular bumps. The top has a recessed stem cavity, and the bottom is slightly swollen. Using tissue paper is a simple and effective auxiliary tool in sketching, suitable for softening shadows, blending tonal layers, and creating texture, helping the artwork look more natural and delicate. Today, let's see how to use tissue paper to draw an apple. Drafting and structure grasp. Use gentle lines to outline the apple's contour, avoiding heavy pressure. Determine the apple's overall proportions and position, and roughly draw the shape of the stem cavity. This step focuses on ensuring accurate form, laying the foundation for later shading and detail, light and shadow shaping, and volume expression. The light and shadow relationships on the apple's surface are quite rich. The highlight is usually where the light source directly hits, appearing as a bright spot. The midsection is the half shadow area, where light transitions softly. The shadow side is the dark area, and attention should be paid to the reflective rim on the apple's edge to show its smooth surface texture. The cast shadow shows the apple's position and spatial relation on the surface it rests on. The shadow's edges should transition naturally, not be too harsh. Use cross-hatching and layered tones to depict the subtle variations on the apple's surface, paying attention to stroke directions that follow the apple's curves. Choosing suitable tissue paper. It is recommended to choose ordinary tissue paper with a soft texture and medium thickness, avoiding types that are too rough or too thin and easy to tear. When using, fold the tissue paper into small pieces to better control the pressure and coverage. Basic methods of using tissue paper to smudge. Gentle wiping. Lightly rub the folded tissue paper over the drawing surface, avoiding too much pressure that might wipe off the graphite or charcoal, causing the image to fade or get damaged. Localized softening. Focus on shadow areas or transition zones. Gentle smudging can blur pencil strokes and make light-dark transitions smoother. Layered smudging. Smudge gradually in multiple passes, lightly each time, slowly adjusting to avoid overdoing it in one go. Precautions when smudging. Avoid smudging the entire drawing to prevent losing structure and texture layers. If the drawing becomes too light after smudging, deepen the details and shadows with pencil or charcoal as needed. Ensure graphite or charcoal marks are completely dry before smudging to prevent smearing. Control the direction of smudging consistent with the object's form to better express volume. Creative uses of tissue paper smudging. Smudging with tissue paper is effective in depicting soft skin textures or misty backgrounds. Lightly pressing with crumpled tissue paper can create grainy effects or special textures, detailing, and texture expression. The apple surface sometimes has small spots or textures. Carefully observe and represent them with fine lines or dots to enhance realism. Also, carefully depict the shadows and highlights of the stem and stem cavity to show three-dimensionality and spatial depth. Summary. The key to apple sketching lies in accurately capturing the overall form, clearly defining light and shadow layers, and finely rendering texture. Practicing apple sketching can effectively improve your understanding of spatial relationships and light-shadow rendering on rounded objects.